Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Do you know this female? She showed up in Barbados and she probably heard about the crop over festivities going on. She probably heard that there's lewd and lascivious behavior. She must have heard because she got on some stage. I don't know if it was Oystins. Someone told me. You could tell me her name too. More so want her name than anything else. Their world. Do you know this person? Anyhow, she got on stage and she was trying to do like some dances, some twerking, and she went down and down and down, and then she bent over. And people were kind of shocked because usually people in Barbados would, they get excited over stuff like that. But with her, they couldn't tell if it was real or memorized, if it was AI, if it was engineered. They couldn't tell if it was tucked, if it was repaired, if it was transformed. People were confused. People were totally confused. And while there, she got that sheepish look, she got up and she, tried to laugh it off. People were like, get the hell off the stage. What the hell was that? People were incensed. Now, she may have heard of Barbados and the lewd behavior that happens in Barbados around this time of the year. She may have heard and she traveled to Barbados just for that, but she was scary. She scared onlookers, and they kind of like tell her, even the camera moved away from her. It was like, oh, no. So do you know this lady? Do you know this person who traveled to Barbados to perform some sort of stunt, and it really didn't work out well for her? Barbados is for Barbadians. Someone should tell her that Barbados is for Barbadians. And when you come or when you go to Barbados, you need to know how to act. You need to know how to act and what you're there for. You are there to drop money. Okay, you are there just to leave your money. Go back home, go back where you came from. That's the way they look at things. Not me saying to go back home to anyone, but the way they see it is, you come, spend your money, all of it, and let's call it a day. So until I see you again next year, that's the way things are. But what she did in Barbados, did you see that video? It's going around. I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm going to keep it until maybe, let's say, someone knows her name and they want to make sure. I'll keep it for that particular purpose. But it was not nice. It was not nice. She should not have done that. She should not. You do not go to other people's countries and pull stunts like that. You should know better. She looks young, but she still should know better. If it's a foreign country, she didn't behave as though she's a Barbadian, and Barbadians didn't accept her as though she was one of them. The way they acted when she bent over and she exposed her nakedness. Yes, she exposed herself. They were done with her. The music stopped, the camera moved, people turned their backs. It was not nice. It was not nice. So that made me think, well, she's a visitor, and they rebuffed her. She was rebuffed. Okay, so this is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.